Well, fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them too hard to stardust. Just hang out one silly moon, and they have their love torches burning. Instead of just playing it cool. But now I understand. Take the hand of a brand new fool. Well, fools fall in love with a girl, blinded by rose-colored dreams. They build their castles on wishes, with only rainbows for being alone. And they have their plans for the future, instead of just staying at school. Take the hand of a brand new fool. When they have their plans for the future, instead of just staying at school. I used to laugh, but now take the hand of a brand new fool.
Lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to Hangover Friday.
Oof, for sure, is all I can tell
Because I
you.
gotta tell you, if I don't have to talk a lot today, I'll be very happy.
We didn't even drink yesterday, and we still feel like we.
And I'm exhausted.
That's what happens.
It was like walking in the desert for 3 days.
You hit that number, I hit my number, and now we're on Casual Merch Friday, as you see. So kind of a casual Friday, nothing better than to have some music and a cup of coffee and just relax.
And I'm gonna tell you something. They better not get too comfortable because I'm gonna make them sing some more. Cause I'm very tired.
We're a little tired today, yes.
I'm very tired. And that guy over there is laughing. You know why he's laughing?
Because he wasn't here yesterday, Eileen wasn't here yesterday, Sabrina wasn't here yesterday.
They have lots of energy.
The rest of us, Bree, Slick, we're thinking.
I'm surprised that Slick is still walking. I'm surprised Bree's still walking.
That's the beauty of youth.
They did a show at 7:30 last night.
They haven't hit those magic numbers that you and I have hit.
I know, they're young. They're youngins.
It's the beauty of youth.
But the boys are back in town. They sound fantastic. Courtesy of JM Productions. They're in studio singing it up.
Just
and I love it when they come in and they talk to me in Spanish. You know, like they think I'm Puerto Rican.
You're kind of Puerto Rican.
They think it.
We've got lunch, we got coffee, we got just the four of us. We've got Eileen Limmelman, we've got J&M Productions in the house. Our crew was on Hangover Friday also. Nothing better than some carbs is all I can say.
And tough coffee. Bree apparently has some kind of coffee thing going on where she only drinks espresso.
Really?
I like to know where you're getting it because I ain't got it. Where are you getting that strong coffee? You bring it. Oh, you bring it in a thermos.
Yeah, you see me bring the cola cup. That's what's in there.
That's what's in there.
Yeah, if it gets too like.
It's like lava
heat it
in
back
there.
up.
The smoke that comes out of it, that's like pure coffee.
You gotta love it. You and I have on like half and half. Half and half is not working anymore, but it is still Merch Madness in our merch store. So I thought, let's break out some merch. So in our Merch Madness store, including the shirt from It All Starts With You, everything is 10% off for the month of March, including our Brooklyn Cafe Show cups, our Bodega shirt, our cartoon shirt, you name it, we've got it. Everything in the store, blankets, everything. 10% off. The code is BC10. All you do is go to brooklyncafe.tv, look for the shop tab, put in your coupon code BC10, 10% off. Everything gets shipped directly to you. We also have a mug that changes. When it's cold, it's black. As you put in hot liquid, the name Brooklyn Cafe Show pops up. I didn't put it out because by the time I put it out, it would be cold and you wouldn't see it, but it does. It is in the shop as well. A lot of good stuff.
Good point.
I got to thank you all for yesterday because you all outdid yourself. And I got to tell you, I'm on the other side of 50 now, so it's a beautiful place. And you guys have been spectacular. Not one cake, but two, but three cakes and food and music and Kendra Erica. And we had Cece Clevenger. You brought in Heather and the baby. I had Beauty and the Beast here. I had Belle was singing. My family was here. And our crew. And Freddie, you guys absolutely outdid yourself. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing.
We got lucky.
You got lucky. No, you all worked really hard is what you did. So I am so grateful. And there's some food here still. And Jeffrey brought in some hangover bagels. And Bree's still doing her thing. I like when Sabrina comes on Friday because she's on like second shift after we have these Thursday parties.
She tells me, "What are you panicking for?" I says, "I wasn't panicking. I just don't know what Slick is doing."
So they're
But
all
the
good.
sound sounded fantastic.
So we get to roll into our weekend. We get to get our Gubba weekend started a little bit early. We've got the music of Just the Four of Us from J&M Productions. Eileen Lemmelman, you had a great show today.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really awesome.
You didn't even know all those people were coming. Because you looked at me, I looked at you, I says, I don't know. You have 4 people.
And they just kept coming in.
They just kept coming in. It
and
was
I
a
said,
party.
any more in the parking lot?
We were
Which is nice.
celebrating
That's really
women
nice,
and doulas and learning and entertaining. It was great. It was
They were
a great
fired
show.
up. That
Yeah.
one lady was fired up.
Oh yeah, she was fired up. She has a lot to offer, and she's passionate. She's passionate about her work. She's passionate about serving the community. And isn't that what it's all about?
That's right. That's where it all starts with you. And funny, because she reminds me of Jackie Birch, which used to be one of the
Jennifer,
interns.
yeah.
Jennifer looks just like Jackie Birch. And I'm looking at her, I says, Jackie's not saying hi, and it wasn't Jackie. Looks just like her.
You
I
had
don't know
every other
Jackie
J here.
Birch.
You're Jennifer, you're Jessica. You did not have a Jackie, but yes.
Yeah.
And that was a salad show, and the ladies were passionate about what they were talking about. And,
Yeah, yeah. This is all about
Mama
women
Ruth?
supporting women,
Yeah.
women empowering women. That's my mission. That's my mission, friend.
you did a nice job.
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job. And as I'm sitting there listening to stories of pregnancy, I'm thinking, you know what? 55's looking okay that I can't be pregnant. I'm going to take that as a blessing because the thought of that,
I know.
I guess that's why it's safe for the youth. And thankfully, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
And did you hear now men don't get pregnant either? They're coming out with the man
Yeah,
pill?
I don't understand that man pill. Men don't get pregnant
I
anymore.
don't know. Don't look at me because I'm not taking no pill, but I'm saying they have the man pill coming out.
Have
There's
you
a
heard
lot
of
of
it?
man pills.
No, you take this. No, that's men are a pill, not the man.
This is
pill.
a little pink pill you said.
Yeah,
versus
not
a little
the blue
pill.
pill.
It's a little. No, not that pill. This is a pink pill. You take this, and allegedly you don't get women pregnant.
Oh, you know what? I think that's a really, really good idea. But the only problem with that is that a woman has
Compliance.
a woman has to trust that a man's taking it.
Oh.
So, you know.
And a man had to trust that a woman was taking it. And here you go.
Compliance issues is all
yeah,
I
but
can
you
say on that
don't
one.
end up with a baby inside of you.
No, we end up with 2 babies at the end of the day. That's a good thing.
But it was a great show. We've got Jeffrey joining us from J&M Productions. Jeffrey, what have you got going on with Just the Four of Us?
We're going back into the studio probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks to record some new stuff, but with live musicians. and we're putting together a show with live musicians as well as the track show. We're going to be booking them over at Cape Cabaret in Cape Coral in the fall. And they're just coming up with some new material, and they're just getting better and better.
So they could come here and try the new material.
That's what they're doing.
And maybe what we'll do is, like yesterday, we invite people, and they could check out the tunes, and they have some oldies that are goodies, and they.
Well,
can
the new show is something different than they've done in the past.
Tell us.
Why don't you? One of you got a mic that can talk about it?
Yeah.
Paco?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go over to camera 3, guys.
What would you like to know?
About the new show.
Oh, the new show. Yes. We each come out and sing a song, and then towards the middle of the show, we're going to have a tribute to the Platters, and that's where I will introduce Mr. Clarence Tate, and we do a tribute to the Platters. We do about 7 songs by the Platters, and in between they'll be talking and they'll be joking, and basically that would be the show. No dancers though. We won't have any dancers.
No dancers? Remember Clarence Tate?
No belly dancers.
He has volunteered to be the belly dancer.
I think we'll get Slick doing it.
I have?
Yes, you have. Your wife told me.
Do I
She
get a
just
hula
texted in.
skirt?
She says you're gonna,
Do I get one of those skirt? You know those
A hula skirt?
hula
there
skirts?
ain't a skirt long enough to cover that hula.
When is this show going to be, guys?
You don't want to know.
We're going to get you the hot dog underwear, we're going to him a hula skirt, and you're going to sell it out, is all I could say.
We're gonna be wearing sauerkraut and ketchup bikinis.
I don't even know about
Eileen's
that.
all in.
Eileen's all in. So when is this show happening?
The
Cape Coral.
The Cape Coral will be in the fall.
How far is that from here?
It's about a 2-hour drive.
It's on the west coast of Florida?
Yeah, it's just west of Fort Myers.
Okay.
You just go over the bridge and you're in Cape Coral. It's an island, and they have a dinner theater.
Oh,
it's
very
a dinner
nice.
and a theater. And they do about 250 shows a year.
Wow.
And just broke in there, and we've got the Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga show booked for March of next year there. And we're doing George Burns with Holly Farris doing her impressions of Liza and Joan Rivers and all. So that's booked in there.
She's been busy. I've seen a lot of her posts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's been doing a lot of traveling.
Fantastic.
And we're actually going to be doing the new video of the Bennett Gaga show the end of this month and getting a promo out because we haven't done an actual video. They've been in rehearsal, with the show, and now they're ready to record. So we'll be, at the end of the month, we're going to be at the Valencia Shores or Reserve, I forget which one. And we're going to do a video, and then we're going to edit it down. So that will be with the promotion. But with the Bennett Gaga show, they're red hot, with him retiring and the relationship that they had together. It's just been amazing. I mean, you just can't, everybody wants it. So,
And who does Gaga? Holly?
Holly. No, Sharon Owens.
Sharon Owens.
Sharon
is
Owens
fantastic.
does, and Sharon does an unbelievable Gaga. She's known for a Streisand show.
Right.
If you've ever seen it, she just and she travels the country. She's out in Arizona and California. She's all over.
It's amazing how talented people are and singers, and now to be able to open it up. I can't even imagine what the performers and the entertainers went through for the past 2 years. not only, I mean, shutting down your livelihoods, but shutting down your passion for what you do and what you love to do. People couldn't
They
do
had
it.
to recreate themselves. They go in and put new material together. You know, we call it skin to skin because the clubs are the way to go with this thing. I'm trying to convince this man over here I want to do something at Miser or Parker Playhouse. There's logistics involved in this as well, and it's a little scary that you put something together and, you know, only the crickets come out and you did all this work for nothing. I mean, it's scary. But after that, you know, the guys are going to be out. They're going out a little bit further down the line, which is good for you. And are you going to be doing anything at the Arts Garage?
Going to be doing the Arts Garage in the fall, and we're booking the Bennett Gaga show during the season in March.
Now, I heard you talking to a tent person today.
Yes.
So why don't we put Royce and some other people do a concert here in the park?
It's
under
an
a tent?
interesting concept. It's not an event tent. It's more of like a backyard kind of, you can do glamping, you can do camping, you can do sleepovers. She says it holds about 20.
Yeah, but don't you have the lady-owned tent
That's
company?
a different tent company,
All
yes.
right, why don't we put a concert in the park or something? You know, I've been talking to the Movies of Del Rey about using the lawn.
Right,
That'll
the
hold
lawn
about-
area in front, yeah.
It'll hold about 100 people.
Really?
Yeah, I'm figuring about 100, 125. We
Easy.
talked, Rochelle. Yeah.
And I'm thinking about doing something there, putting a little stage, and then afterwards invading the movie theater with T, the deli man, and letting them sign autographs and taking pictures and everything else. I think that'll be a nice little event. I'm thinking we have to do it at least 3 times. By the 3rd time, people will start being more comfortable.
We've been talking, I haven't even told you, we're talking about doing a murder mystery.
Oh, you love those.
Yes, I did the one on the train on the coast. You ever did
Yeah.
that?
Well, I've got
Wow.
4 murder mysteries that my partner Carol Mendelson has written, and Michelle wants to do a fundraiser up there.
I'm thinking who would be better on your team, Bree and Sabrina or Cole and Slick?
All of them.
Murder mystery. Remember we did that escape room that time?
I gotta tell you something. When I was on this train, they didn't have a lot of room. They did it on a train. Me sitting down,
I've
having
been on it.
drinks,
I've seen it as a
and
train.
then dinner. I would like for you to bring me one of those murder mystery pieces. We do it here. I move all the cameras into different angles.
Well, yeah, it's an audience participation kind of a thing.
I could bring 50 people in here. They'll be in the rafters and everything else.
Bringing people.
Because they have to figure out who the murderer is.
It's always Slick.
It's always
Right.
Slick.
Or it's his alleged wife who was taking no part of it yesterday.
That was
She was having nothing. We're going to
that was
have
a tough night.
I caught Kendra is doing a gig in May at Temple Colomie
Yeah.
on May. I don't remember the exact day of May. It's a Sunday, which is a little different for her. And she's got her new, a video out.
The
Recording.
video comes out on the 21st.
I know,
But
I've
the
seen
audio
it.
she sang here yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Rapture.
Yeah, Rapture.
And she'll be at Chops Monday night,
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
She's going to be going to a different audience at the temple than she's used to.
Yes, she is.
But she's classically trained, as you know. So she's gearing her show to, the 50 and over group rather than the younger group that she normally works with.
We'll see what
So-
happens. We're going to have them take us out with another song.
Yes, there's a reason for that, by the way.
You guys want to do another song for us? Take us out to commercial break. We've got Just the Four of Us brought to you by J&M Productions. They're going to take us out to commercial break, get some more music as
Let
we
them
get ready
cue up.
to roll into a weekend
Let
here
them cue
in South
something.
Florida.
Slick, let me know when you have it queued up.
We're going to have a beautiful sunny weekend.
good.
It's a little bit cooler out, getting ready to relax
Cooler
and
where?
enjoy outside.
It's cooler here, not out there.
Yes, in like the 70s. It's beautiful.
It's like 99 degrees out there and humid. You can cut it with a knife.
Nice and relaxing.
Hate Florida humidity.
Get some music, get
All right.
some merch.
All right,
I'd
let-
like to introduce this song.
Let's do it.
yes, let's do that. Let's
This
go to
song is called "I'm in the Mood for Love," and when we were young children and entertained by our televisions, we used to watch a show called The Little Rascals, and you probably all remember. So this is a song that Alfalfa sang on the radio show as a contest
I remember
to
this.
Alfalfa.
Yes.
To Darla. So here it goes.
Yeah, you know,
I remember
wait a
this.
minute. He wants to show you how Alfalfa did it.
Oh, God, oh, yeah. He does.
I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for love.
Oh, something to that.
That's how Alfalfa did it.
I thought Jeffrey was Alfalfa. 87 shares. I finally understand it.
I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood for your love. Ooh, I'm in the mood for love. Ooh, simply because you're near me. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the star we're under. I'm in the mood. Why stop to of weather? Little dream might fade. Put our hearts together. Now we are one, are not afraid. If there's a moon above us, if it should rain, we'll let it. That's why I'm in the mood for love. Love.
Once a professional musician, artist Steven Zwirn uses his creativity through multimedia artistic expression. His compositions use acrylic paint to create 3D masterpieces. Steven's fascination with brilliant colors and intriguing patterns with jewels and rhinestones entices the eye with color and dimension. For more information on the artwork of Steven Zwirn, contact Steven at 914-656-9060 or stevenzwirn.com.
Justin Mooney is special counsel of the Florida office of Hinman, Howard & Cattell Attorneys. Justin's practice focuses on tax, estate planning, guardianship, probate, and trust administration. His passion is to provide clients with sophisticated estate plans which carry out their wishes, reduce any potential taxes, and preserve wealth for future generations. The attorneys of Hinman, Howard & Cattell provide first-class legal services and have achieved a reputation for excellence for over a century, staying on the leading edge of the law. When you need representation or legal counsel, contact Justin Mooney at 561-276-1008 or jmooney@hhk.com.
Cool, calm, collected. Needing a drink to end a long day, or maybe to start your vacation right? Gubba Rum is here to let you kick back and do just that. Inspired by a technique that dates back to the 1800s, these artisanal, organic, and naturally infused rums are made from pure cane and the finest fruits, spices, and herbs the world has to offer. Gubba Silver is infused with naturally shredded coconut, and Gubba Gold is infused with real vanilla bean. Simply shake and enjoy. Visit gubbarum.com to find the nearest location to buy or enjoy. All establishments have personally reviewed and enjoyed firsthand the wicked smoothness of Gubba Rum. 35% ABV and 70 proof. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Have you been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA have over 40 years of combined experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and to protect your rights.
Planning for the future should not be painful and needs to be discussed. From health, family, finances, allow qualified professionals to aid in your planning. Luhu Advisors have been serving South Florida for over 30 years. A licensed real estate broker, insurance agent, assisted living administrator, and certified senior advisor, Paul Solomon is the most qualified and well-rounded advisor for any task. Specializing in real estate, long-term care, life insurance and annuities, social securities, government benefits, and senior housing. Luhu Advisors. Let us help you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And when I see the sign that points one way, the lot we used to pass by every day, just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The empty sidewalks of my block are not the same. You're not to blame. From deep inside the tears, I'm forced to cry. From deep inside the pain, I chose to hide. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The rain beats down upon my weary eyes. For me it cries. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. Now as the rain beats down upon my weary eyes, for me it cries. Your name in my beside, hard upon a wall, still tries to haunt me, so dear, so small. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. Now as the rain beats down upon my weary eyes, for me
guys are awesome. Really, really incredible.
They have a certain throwback. Everybody's writing in about you're bringing everybody back in the day and the times and when this used to be done all the time, and that sound is coming back. So are you starting to work more towards this type of music, or are you going with the modern stuff?
With the diversity of entertainers that are, that we have at JM, we run the gamut of all genres. So it's, the old, doo-wop, blues, jazz, modern with Kendra.
And you guys are willing to change up what you were doing before, go into new aspects and things of that nature? You guys feel comfortable with that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
That's what the new show pretty much is like. I mean, it has some stuff in there that they weren't used to singing before.
Well, in our business, you're only as good as your last show. You got to sort of change the wrinkles on it a little bit. You got to change it up a little bit. But that's easy to do when you talk about it. You sit there, you do an interview, you throw a joke here and there. But music is different because they got to be on point every song, because everybody's used to hearing them on point. When they miss a cue or they miss something or a frog comes out, all of a sudden the whole world's coming to an end.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It's difficult as a singer.
Being the type of group that they are, the harmony they've never really had a problem with. It's the movement, whether it be the hands or the feet. I'll be very honest with you. There, when they first got together, and I won't mention which one it was, we had 3 guys going right, and one was going the opposite direction.
That'd be me.
And so we actually,
Look
how
at
many?
pointing
We
fingers.
did 3. I sent them to dance lessons.
Did you?
I did.
Really?
We did three lessons. Two sessions. About an hour each to get, because in the type of group, you're used to having coordination in the arms and the feet.
We're gonna send Eileen
and
up
that's
there
the
to
hardest
dance.
part for them.
Well, you know what it is, though. We're too young to do routines. So we decided to.
Now you tell me. Now you tell me.
Yes. Sometimes my right foot told my left foot to go one way and my right foot goes the other.
It's really bad when your foot goes one way and your arm goes the other way. That's
Eileen, you like going to dinner shows or shows?
I love live shows. I'm a New Yorker, so I grew up on, Broadway and Lincoln Center, and also off Broadway, those little theaters. I love live shows. These past 2 years, I have missed live music, live concerts, live shows. It's just, it's in my blood. I love it.
You went to see JC a couple weeks ago.
I did. That was the first time that I ventured out and I went into a whole group of people, and that was, there's nothing like music that fills your soul, right? And when you are in an arena or a concert hall or an auditorium and there's music and people are all feeling it, wow, that just fills me with such joy. And I'm sure that's one of the reasons why you do what you do.
Oh, yes, yes.
These guys have been at it a while. How many years you guys been performing? Not as a group, but
Well, Paco and I, we've been together since 1960.
Wow.
wow, that's a long time.
1960, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Holy
We
smokes.
were like 17 at the time when we started.
17, yeah.
Wow.
That's longer than I've been alive.
62 years.
And I'm a fossil.
We've been singing 62 years together.
What? They've been around longer than I've been alive. What'd I tell you?
I don't know. I'm not so good at math, but that makes
That's
me
a
a little bit older than you.
long time. Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, when they were with Legacy, right?
17.
Yeah, we
With
were
Legacy, we were 20,
25 years with
25,
Legacy.
25.
Yeah, with Legacy. With 25
Holy
years.
That's
smokes.
amazing. And one of the great things about Eileen is she can meet anyone, anywhere here, and then you network.
Yes.
And you go out and you support the shows, you support the restaurants, you support different vendors that come through here.
Absolutely. First of all, I've always said this. This is like, a huge networking party that you created here. And isn't it great that now I know about you guys and I'm going to come see you? I love your performances. I mean, it's just been so fun to watch you.
Now,
Thank you.
Jeffrey is going to organize the party bus. I spoke to A1A, by the way. I think we should put a party bus where we can take people with us on the bus, drive them over to see this thing and back. I think it'll be a nice. I used to do it to Atlantic City when I was in New York. Remember that? I used to take a bus down to Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And they gave you $20 of chips. And you only played $20 of chips, and then you went and got something to eat, and then you got back on the bus.
I remember when I lived on Long Island, we used to hire party buses.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'd all pile in the bus, and then we'd have a party all the way into Manhattan. And wherever we were going, then we'd be ready for the party wherever we were going. I love party
Like a
buses.
built-in DD.
What the difference with the party bus we're going to do is we'll bring in some companies to show their stuff.
I have a company that if you want to get in touch with them, Black Pearl. They're the ones who I rented for Aaron's engagement party.
They have a party bus?
They have a Sprinter.
I know, I need a jogger. What's a Sprinter?
It's like a big party bus, a
That's what I
Mercedes
need.
Sprinter.
That's what I need. A1A has a big one also.
So we can talk to them
But
also.
that could be something interesting because I think that if we bring people where they can drink and then come
How about
home.
party boat?
Huh?
a
How
boat.
about a party boat?
Oh,
You do that too.
we could do that, but it's a little more complicated because some of us get seasick.
Not on the Intracoastal. On the Intracoastal,
Honey, I get
you won't
seasick
get
in my tub.
But I think I talked to you about it. I think we're really going to do possibly a mini showcase.
Yes, yeah. But I think because the guys are going to be on the other side of the peninsula. This is a peninsula, right?
Yeah.
We take a party bus, and getting there becomes part of the fun of listening to this.
It's
I
a
have
journey,
to sit
yeah,
in the
that's true.
front seat because I get
She gets an option
car
too.
sick.
Do
She
you?
gets car sick.
Don't worry, I'm bringing a tub. We'll put the tub in there. You could be on the
Okay.
boat. Wow. But that I think it's just more to the experience. People miss it, and you don't know what you have until you lose it. And people want to be in there. And I told you 1,000 people are going to come through this door. Didn't I tell you this when it was over? And I think that when you have talent like this, moving people around safely and together, it's that networking harmony that you get going. They'll follow you anywhere.
Well, we have a show tomorrow night at Cocoa Woods with the Rhythm Chicks here in Delray. And they'll be coming on the show next month.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at Cocoa Woods
Ready?
Clubhouse. But here on the Brooklyn Cafe, we're going to have them here next month. I don't have the date. I'll know tomorrow night when we get together.
I'm going to go to the
Nice.
show. What's the matter?
They never realized you had a tattoo. No one knew about your ink.
It's a rub-on. Watch. See, it's gone.
Well, you know, you're talking about the tour bus,
Yes.
right? It would be nice if you take the tour bus, when we go through the show, you could put on the side, 4 of us fan club.
Yeah. You're going to put on the side of the bus 4 of us fan club?
There you go.
The 4 of you will be the fan club? That is very good. Thank you very much for playing.
Eileen, we got to bring more music to your show.
I know. I really.
Last week was great.
Last week with JC on my show, it changed the whole dynamic, right? It changed the whole vibe, and it just livens everything up. It's beautiful.
If you give me permission, because I work with this man every Friday to bring in a group. If you want them to be here a little earlier, the problem is that your show is a little earlier and they gotta get the bubbles.
I know. Even JC said, "Ooh, she
Well,
had
she-
a little frog in her throat in the
Well, she-
morning."
You got to remember, they don't get up till noon.
Till about 3 hours from
I'm
now.
starting to think we might need to
But I
change
have-
our
I'm
demographic.
serious.
Maybe they
Your
would
show
do it
starts at what time?
11.
They'll be, yeah.
All right.
It's only an hour earlier than
Let's
ours.
get somebody in.
And he
I'm
has-
ready.
And you just have to coordinate the logistics with her because
Yeah,
there's certain things that she
Eileen will.
wants.
Yeah.
We'll coordinate.
But also guys can be on this real huge double tractor trailer thing and sort of move that around, and you do the concert from the trailer. And all of a sudden you visit towns. We had a gentleman in here, Cece, that's going to be going out to different towns as well. And what I asked him to do is to videotape or to call us and let us know how each town is going. So when he comes back home, we're going to put that whole thing together so people could watch. That's a whole lot of fun.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that we go to the beach, put a little hat, and start singing, see how much money we make.
Slick could sing with you. Slick, you should go sing with them. You consider that? Eileen, I know you need to get going for your Friday. What do you coming up on your next couple shows?
Oh, I have I have a whole lineup of all kinds of wonderful guests that are going to just inspire women and just help them on their journey. I have somebody next week who does all kinds of marketing, and she can help market any new kinds of ideas or any new kinds of, endeavors that you want to, or passions that you want to put into, operation. So come and watch me next week, because she's really dynamic. Wendy Blum. I don't know if you know her, but Wendy Blum is coming on my show.
Wendy Blum, I've known Wendy Blum 11 years.
Okay, well now you're gonna see her again. She's coming on my show.
She is dynamic.
She is dynamic, and she's gonna light up this whole studio next week.
Wendy
Fantastic.
Blum. I haven't seen her in a minute.
I know.
We did that show for her.
Yes, we did.
What was I going to tell you? So if you want music, why don't we take a commercial break, because I know you got to get out of here. Let the boys sing maybe another song, Slick?
We love that.
So take us out. And then you can talk to him, trace some information. Maybe you do a segment on that piece and put that together. There's nothing like music with shows,
Music is great. What you did today with the food was great. I love the segments that you put together, because in 30 minutes you got to pack a lot of information in.
I know.
And you do. And that's what's so great. And that's why you inspire so many women on so many different levels.
I hope I do. That's my whole mission in life.
And you keep going.
Yeah.
Nice job. All right, we're
Thanks.
going to take a commercial break. We're going to have just the four of us take us out to break. Stay tuned as we roll into our Friday fun weekend, and we will be right back.
This is going to feature Clarence Tate, an original, one of the members of the Platters during the reads at my, and it's going to be a sample of what our new show is going to be about. My Prayer.
At the end of my prayer.
Amy Reshevsky can help you choose the right piece that will add some magic to your space. Amy Reshevsky has a wide range of art, from abstracts to mosaic tapestries, and she paints on different surfaces, such as reverse painting on glass, tables, wall hangings, and sculptures. Her work can be ordered online at amyreshevsky.com, or you can come in and see it in real time at the Brooklyn Cafe Art Gallery. She also does commission work, so if you have an idea in mind, she can make it a reality. She invites you to reach out to her at Facebook or at email at amyreshevsky@gmail.com. That's amyreshevsky@gmail.com. Have an artful day. Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Breathing through my troubles, trying to be smart, living with another, passion in my heart, partners come and go, always with a twirl.
Providing music you will enjoy. JM Production performers will brighten up your stage. Condominiums and residential communities, nightclubs and restaurants that want to provide top quality singers and entertainers for their social events, banquets, celebrations, and their customers use JM Productions to ensure that they have an uplifting and beautiful event. Now, tune in for the show.
Welcome to Sunshine Senior Solutions, a trusted medical supply company that puts patients first, offering quality home medical equipment and supplies. Sunshine Senior Solutions is here to help simplify the lives of patients, caregivers, and their families. From canes and crutches to diabetic glucose monitors, your health, safety, and comfort is our #1 priority. Call or visit our website, Sunshine Senior Solutions, bringing the heart back to healthcare.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist, your voice is calling. It's twilight time. I'll hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is done. Fingers of night will soon surrender the setting sun. In the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. In that sweet and same old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kisses thrill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me with together at last at twilight time. In the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. In that sweet and same way, I fall in love again as I began. If in the dark you'll give me like rainbow, lighting a sparkle of that together at last at twilight
Singing together for how many years? 60
60.
years.
Man,
Six- Can you imagine doing that?
I couldn't do anything for 6 years. I'm barely alive for 6 years.
How many jobs have you had?
2,427.
It's amazing. And these guys have jobs and they have families and they keep singing together.
And you guys never get into an argument? Everything's always been copacetic?
You know, I've been arguing with this gentleman for 60 years. We're like brothers. We grew up together. We grew up together. We're like brothers. So, you know, his family, I used to eat at his house. He used to come over to my house. He eats at my house. His mother used to bake a cake and wouldn't let anybody touch my piece of cake. I have my piece of cake every time. So I used to wake him up in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. We used to go out and back.
And I say, Mom, got a cake. She goes, that's not for you, that's for Paco.
You guys have been through it all.
We've known each other since we were kids.
Now, I got to ask this question, but don't get mad at me for asking. I'm just curious. You ever thought about bringing a female into the act?
Well, when I was, when we first started singing here in Florida, when I came back from Puerto Rico, I was singing with a group which later became Legacy, a group called Vintage, and we had a girl singer. In fact, she's in Philadelphia. She'll be coming down here in October, and to sing. She sings now. She's singing on her own. But yeah, we had a female that went. Don't work.
It don't work.
It don't work.
Why?
Because, well, you see, well, with this girl it didn't work. It started out as Vintage, and then slowly, it went into so-and-so and Vintage. And we said, no, stop it, right there. The leader of the group, which was this gentleman named Eddie Almodovar, he said, no, this is Vintage, not so-and-so and Vintage. So that group broke up. Then we went in and we got together and formed Legacy. We were with Legacy for 25 years. I mean, it works. It works. It didn't work for us. But I think we're doing fine with just 4 right now.
It's interesting. You had how many women you worked with before me?
2.
12?
No, that was, she's always confusing.
11?
No, she's always confusing.
Your show with less. How many?
That was one show. I was looking for a female putting into this show. And I went through 12 different women.
In 2 months.
Because what she doesn't tell you is that I asked her 4 years to come and work with me, and she said no. And the 4 did not work. The women that we try to go through, the 12 that we try to go through, me and Lester did not work.
The 12. You had 1. You had 12.
Well, because you're trying to find that magic, right? I mean, you gotta be comfortable in what you're doing.
Right, yeah.
And the direction has to be mutual. It can't be, I'm gonna do it my way. And
You
that
have
doesn't
to have the
work.
chemistry.
You gotta have the
And
chemistry.
if you don't have the chemistry, it'll never work.
I think
and
that's what people
why,
don't-
if you look at groups, primarily, and you do it on the opposite side, like it's women, like the McGuire sisters, the Andrews sisters, the Rhythm Chicks, for instance, they're all the same gender. Same with the men now. You know, you had the 4 Tops, 4 Aces, the Platters, Temptations. They're all, the same gender. It just doesn't seem to,
I think that's what people don't realize is the chemistry that it takes. You just can't put people together.
It's like when I introduce an artist to a musician, and I want to try to put them together, I meet with them together, and they play some music together and see if there's any chemistry. Because if there's no chemistry, it's not going to work.
Well, so you know what it is. What happens is like Sonny Cher and the Oz, you know, the Osmonds. There's an imbalance as part of the group, and as long as the music is all the same, where they're going in the same direction, I hear what he's saying. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And it's funny because after I worked with Dawn, then Les and I did not work. It opened my eyes that the problem wasn't the 12 girls. It was that Les and I could not work with certain people, and that's why Les and I ended up breaking up. And
Well,
Dawn came
especially
along.
when you're dealing with musicians, they've got to be able to change the key to what the singer or group is doing. He's got to be able to do that because a lot of musicians, believe it or not, don't read music.
Yes.
You know, they just accompany and play it. But you take someone that can read, that can write charts and so forth, then he can adapt to whatever key the artist is singing in. And if you've got somebody that's a 5-octave range, you got to be able to change the keys.
Well, you know, promoting music and musicians and what they do, it becomes a trick. Because 5-octave versus somebody who doesn't do that, rap versus soul, I mean, the trick of promoting that is not as easy as it sounds.
No.
Right? I mean, you
That's
got to be
correct.
able to hit it on all levels where people will come and pay for it. So they could be the best band in the world, right? And nobody hears them because the promotion on it isn't correct. It's not promoted correctly. It's like you and I were talking about this event we're talking about. There isn't enough time to build promotion on it. And the way things are right now, you need time.
Correct.
Because you got to sort of change up the sounds and the different things you're going to be delivering. So it's interesting. I've learned more in the last 2 years during COVID than I have in 13 years of doing this business.
Really? What have you learned?
I learned that, you know, never take for granted what you do.
Sure that.
Because it will outgrow you and eat you up alive.
Sure.
Enjoy what you do, because if you enjoy what you do, then the people that work with you will enjoy it too.
Yeah. The more people you have in the group, like the quartet here, the harmony has to be right on.
Yeah.
You know, like Paco's the bass, you got to, you know, and so forth. And if one is off, they're all off because they've got to be able to hear each other when they're actually performing.
I went to see the new show about the Temptations, I guess last month, and what it was like. Did you see it? Did you love it?
Yeah.
I mean, for you guys, it must have hit home a lot, right?
It was great. Very, very good.
And to see what it takes to stay in a group, to have those personalities, and as you said, stay cohesive because the group's name of what it is, just the four of us, is not Paco and the other three.
Right.
It's the four, and for you all to be true to who you are and stay together in brotherhood, that's maybe even harder than performing. It's the personalities, and you keep going.
Well, they whether they're performing or not, every Thursday they're together rehearsing. Every Thursday.
Well, they make your job easy.
Well, the thing is
because
personalities,
They
it's
got
spouses.
personality. They got personality.
What happens if the spouses don't get along and the wives say, well, I don't like this one and I don't like that one? And
That
then-
happens?
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if it happens. You would think it might. In other groups, I don't know.
No, it does happen.
Not with us.
Not with you.
But not with
That's-
them.
That's,
All the girls
that's
get-
huge.
And
Get
their
along.
and their onstage presence. You know, in this business, you and I have talked about this so many times. You get singers that are great, and they got no onstage presence, and they don't know how to bring the crowd in. You know, I know of a group. There's 3 of them as well, and 2 of them forget about talking to them because they're like grumpy and grumpier, and then the one person is very shy and withdrawn. How do you get her on stage in front of 10,000 people when they're like that? Very difficult. They make your job easier because they do have on-stage presence. And they're nice. They come in, they talk, they sit, they joke with one another, right? Makes it simpler. Not that it's simple, but simpler. That's what I enjoy about when you bring the people here on Friday because they're all the same.
I tell you, I give Jeffrey a lot of credit.
I do too. He's still doing it.
You're still doing it. And even after COVID, and you could retire in your ripe young age, but you didn't. And you don't. And you keep going. And even after COVID, you're working harder than ever. And I so respect everything that you do. And you show up here every week and you promote other bands and you keep going.
And you drive.
Yeah. And I don't get into accidents either.
And he comes and he makes it in one piece.
Yeah.
And he works.
I don't know about here. I trip and fall.
Well, here, that's why I'm keeping you in Wayne's seat so you don't fall. But he goes to the movie theater. He works a room. Everywhere that I've seen Jeffrey doesn't just sit there. He works a room. He hands out the cards. He explains what he does. He explains the difference between what other people allegedly say they do in this business and what you actually do. So, you know, I got to tip my hat because when I first met him, I said, I'm going to get this guy a chair and sort of put him away to the side. He doesn't stay down at all. I turn around, he's there. I turn around, he's there. I says, boy, this guy, he gets around.
Well, there's so many things, you know, especially after COVID. You know, it's you got to gear back up, and everybody is out, you know, getting the gigs and trying to get back out there. And it's hard because a perfect example, tomorrow night, that is the only show that Cocoa Woods has done the entire year.
This year?
Yeah. They have been shut down they've been shut down for 2 years. This is the only show they're doing, and then they take off for the summer and they start back again with performances in the fall. So the one show they're doing tomorrow night with the Rhythm Chicks, that's it.
Wow.
Squeeze it in, get it done.
Want to take another break? See if
Yeah, you
Steve
guys
Gubb
gotta-
is joining us. You got another one for
You
us?
got another song?
Yeah.
I told you, I don't want to talk a lot today.
We
I
got
wanna
Steve
just
Gubb
listen
coming
to
join us.
music.
Yeah, let's just listen to music and enjoy.
And that way we can set up Steve Gubb.
Sounds good to me.
This one's a little out of our genre, but we thought that we would dedicate this to our audience and let us know how you like this. It's called Lay Down South.
Ah.
There ain't nothing that is wrong wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go. Won't you make yourself at home and stay with me?
Slick.
Don't you ever leave. Lay down, son. Rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, son. No need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Sun ain't nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath that velvet sky, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, son. Rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, son. No need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Underneath that that velvet sky. Love is all that matters, won't you stay with me? Underneath that velvet sky, love is all that matters, won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, rest you in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you.
Thank you.
More to come as we roll into our Gubba weekend. We've got Steve Gubb joining us. We've got Kenny Love coming in because he is going to pay tribute to everyone in the Ukraine, spreading love. So stay tuned. More with just the four of us, getting our Friday ready to rock and roll, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donut. Choose from over 18 flavor donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Here at the Brooklyn Cafe, our subjects range from hot topics, feel-good stories, and back-in-the-day nostalgia. With guest personalities and business features, you just never know who you'll see on the show. With our brew crew on set, we always air live to inspire, educate, and create. Make it a date and have a day at the cafe. Join Dawn and Freddie every weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. and for lunch every weekday from 12 to 2. Amplify your voice. Call us at 866-224-5422 or visit our website at brooklyncafe.tv.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
No. Yours. And we're back.
Mary Ellen will be there, is all I can say. Happy Friday, everyone. We've had the incredible music of just
What?
the four of us, brought to you by J&M Productions. They are relaxing. They're going to enjoy the rest of our show. We're going to see where Mr. Gubb is from the great beyond of Boston.
Is he up there?
I don't know if I don't think he's quite there yet, but we're going to see what else is happening. What do you got going for the weekend?
Well, now I'll probably go see the Chicks. What
What's
they
it?
call?
Rhythm Chicks.
Rhythm Chicks. I was gonna go to the movie theater. I may still do both. I don't know yet. Maybe I can take an early movie. Maybe I do an AARP at 5.
You're eligible for AARP now?
21-year-olds are eligible. There is no age.
For AARP?
How come the only time you go to the movies is when you get a nice discount? I gave you tickets to go to the movies though, right? The Batman, Marry Me, West Side Story, Death on the Nile.
Did you see
all
they
of that I've
slighted the star of West Side Story for the Academy Awards, and then they said they're sorry, and now she's presenting? They didn't even invite her.
seen. Wow, that's because she's Puerto Rican.
It's just wrong. And then they invited her, now she's presenting. Would you, if someone slighted you,
I would not go.
if someone slighted you and then said, oh, my bad, you want to come present, would you?
No,
You wouldn't go.
absolutely not.
You approve a point, not do it.
I would not
You
go.
know, the
That is-
Oscars are on this Sunday.
It's Sunday
I
night,
don't
exactly.
think the audience is going to be very good at all.
They said that the Oscars is going back to old school. What the hell does that mean?
It's going back to, it's back in the center where it always has been. I can't remember the name of where it is, but it's back in LA. It's back in the theater, but they've taken away all the backstage awards for that evening.
Yeah, but you know, when the Oscars were really important, you had the MCs were Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, and all. The people that are MCing, I don't know who they even are.
This is the first year I heard they've got MCs since 2018. So there's
know.
3 of them, I believe, that are
I'm
rotating.
emceeing. Did I tell you I'm
What do
going to
you
be
think's gonna
emceeing the
win?
Oscars?
Who do you think's going to win?
Who cares?
West Side Story?
What's going to win is a movie I never heard of. That's what always
What was
wins.
the one you saw? Something about the dog.
I've
The
heard
dog.
of only a couple, Coda and West Side Story.
And then
Coda.
there's another one,
Forget
You're
about
the
Coda.
Dog or The Dog. It's something about a dog. You've seen them all, though.
I've seen them all. Okay. Okay. New movies at the movies of Del Rey. You got the Metropolitan Opera, which they're not going to like. Lost City with Sandra Bullock.
Yes, the one that we are promoting for.
I think we're doing the what? I wanted to go see it.
Okay, go see it.
See it as an event. We can still see it, but like we can make it an event as well.
The movie The Outfit. You know The Outfit? It's about a tailor and the mob takes over and it's interesting. Crano, C-Y-R-A-N-O, Crano. That's the midget guy, the shorter guy with the guy who falls in love
Cyrano?
with that one.
That would be Cyrano de Bergerac, Crano. Sorry. Cyrano.
Cyrano. Crano, Cyrano, same different. How did you know that?
I didn't know until you explained
But how
who
do
it
you know
was.
that those words?
Cyrano de Bergerac? That's his name. It's
That's
a
a
very
character?
famous story. No,
Oh, that's
it's a famous story of Cyrano de Bergerac where he wasn't so attractive and he had somebody who was very attractive and he became their voice and their earpiece
Yeah.
to fall in love. And
Oh, so
but
you
it was
saw the
really him.
movie?
It's been many remakes of it.
Well, it's in the movies now.
Steve Martin did it along as a
Steve
fireman.
Martin doing this?
Remember
That would
Steve
be
Martin?
hilarious.
It was different, but it was
Did you ever
a
hear
Cyrano de
this?
Bergerac type.
And you're an educated guy. I never heard of this either. She's quoting it like she knows it.
Cyrano de Bergerac,
Well,
yes.
Cyrano de Bergerac I've heard of,
Yes.
but
What else you got?
Breaking Bread. Breaking Bread follows Arab and Jewish chefs in Haifa.
is that like breaking
Haifa?
matzah?
Haifa.
And Haifa, that
in
would be
Israel,
good. Yeah.
As they collaborate in the kitchen, connected through a shared love of food, the chefs unite to celebrate their cultures.
We got Steve Gubb on the line.
That's pretty cool. Let's bring him over.
Let's bring Steve over. Let's talk about cultures of Haifa. That would probably be good. Breaking bread together. I
Now I'm
think that
gonna
would
go
be
see the
nice.
Lost City. Slick, you want to see the Lost City?
And there he is. There he was.
There he went. Where'd
Let's
he
bring
go?
Steve back over, guys.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Gotcha.
Look at Look at Steve Jobs.
This portion of today's show is brought to you by Gubba Rum. It's wicked smooth.
Take these off.
And there he is.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody the morning after the night before, which was Dawn's birthday?
I gotta tell you, it's taken 3 cups of coffee and it's 1:30, and I think I'm finally seeing the break of dawn. No pun intended, but finally waking up.
No, I like what you've called it. That we're talking about the break of dawn, because I like to think we're going to make something called Dawn's Wake Up. Is what we're going to be making here in just a minute.
Let's do that. How have you been?
I've been good. I was so disappointed, really, that I could not be with you yesterday. I know you had a lot of fun and you had a great crowd for your birthday. I apologize for not being there. I really wish I could have made it.
Well, I'm thrilled that we get to see you today. I'm sure you're going to be down again soon.
I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so? You told me you're coming next week.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. And
I made reservations for us up at your favorite steakhouse.
Oh, did you? You don't have to make reservations there.
Oh, yes, you do.
Which one? You do?
There's so many people up there. The wait list is like 3 hours. I kid you not.
Are you going to be here on a Monday night at all?
At some point, I guess I will.
Well, when you're here on a Monday, we're going to go over to Chops. And
We'll go
see
to
Kendra.
Chops. You're going to spend all that money on him?
Happy hour, 2 for 1. Yeah.
No, this guy needs to eat.
Happy hour. It's like half price.
No,
he doesn't drink. He has to eat.
Oh, we're eating too?
Freddie, she's going to do the 2 for 1. She's going to buy her own drink, and I'll just along for the ride. It's okay.
That's right, because you don't drink. It's funny. When it comes to drinking, she goes. When we invite her to dinner, she don't go.
She didn't go.
We just got to go at a more reasonable hour than some of the. You guys go out late. I'm getting old.
Oh, wait a minute. Early bird special. I got to give her my.
10 o'clock.
I got to give her my AAA card, AARP.
We have to. What do we have to go at 4:30? I mean, come on.
By 9?
At 2 o'clock.
I eat dinner like 9:15.
2 o'clock. Go from here.
We just get warmed up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, no. Dawn, we got to get you. We're going to get you out of the house. Come on now. And you. By the way, I heard you were talking about Cyrano de Bergerac. That movie that Steve Martin made about it was called Roxanne. It was a terrific movie.
Only
He
you
plays a
know
fire
that.
chief.
I
Small
can't even
team.
know.
Plays a fire chief.
I can't even pronounce the name. Something de Bergerac.
That's the guy, Cyrano de Bergerac. That was his name. Well done, Freddie.
With the long nose.
I love it. Hey, I love the guys today. Cheers to the guys. Great job. Love the music.
I gotta tell you, I really like the way you look. You look like the Mod Squad.
This is my whatever it is. It's this shirt was clean today, so I put it on.
How was? Huh? He put a clean shirt on.
Can you guys do something about your sound? I can't hear you. I'm having a tough time hearing you.
Can you hear me
Slick,
now?
help me out. Yes, I can. Thank you, Slick.
Thank you, Slick. Slick isn't even. He's not even in the room. Listen, how was what was I? Where was he?
Where was he?
Yeah.
He was at Miami Rum Conference?
No, the one New Orleans. How was New Orleans?
New Orleans was terrific. We picked up a couple of new accounts. A really small store on Royal Street in the French Quarter called Verdi Mart. And they're selling Gubba rum now in the French Quarter. There's a bar on St. Charles Street we picked up called The Beaded Oak. It's right next to a restaurant called Houston's, which is just delicious. And I spoke with the food and beverage manager at a very major hotel in New Orleans, and I have to get back to him in a couple of weeks. With any luck at all, they will take the rum in for their bar and restaurant, which I'd just be thrilled to death if that happens. So we had a very, very good trip, and we've got some more stuff going on in New Orleans as well. Can't announce anything yet, but we're real excited about what's going on there. Some really good stuff.
What do you have going on down here?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
We hear you.
You do? Okay. I didn't see any reaction. I thought you had been frozen. I didn't know I could.
What do you have going on down here?
Oh, actually, a couple. I'm hoping to start working with a new sales organization, which would be a big deal. I've got some very good friends who are going to start helping me out as well as far as sales are concerned. I've got Freddie guzzling from the bottle as we speak, and if you want, I would just like to say a few words right now.
There you go. This is the new
In
mic.
honor
We
of
just
Don's
ordered
birthday.
these are our new mic. Can you hear me?
I can hear. Yeah, I just got these from the Radio Corporation of America, RCA. Oh, that's right. They're out of business now.
Now I got.
Anyway, are we ready for? Yes.
These bottles were new yesterday, and I don't know what happened.
I know they're a little light, aren't they?
They like finished. Who drank
I
them?
know. I think I know what happened.
This is a brand new bottle yesterday.
We didn't have anyone drinking yesterday, but clearly they must have been.
I think it's still a brand new bottle. It just has changed its character.
It's a new bottle. There's just nothing in it.
They're empty. These were new yesterday.
You know, we have Big John here.
Oh, Big John was
They're-
here. Your friend Big John. He
They're
swallows
still
one of
new
these
today.
by the hole.
Aha.
Robin Hood thing. Remember Little John and Robin Hood? We can do Big John and Lady
Yeah.
Ashley.
Twins, him and Big John.
You and Big John are twins.
Little John.
Little John.
He wasn't called Little John for nothing.
But I'm bum. You don't know who Little John is, I know.
You know, he was the center to the Generals who played against the Harlem Globetrotters. He was the
His dryer's
I
going
know.
off. Laundry time?
your dryer, your clothes are ready.
Not anymore. Hey, Don,
That was
we're
no
talking fresh
microwave.
underwear
That
today.
was the
Come on.
laundry basket.
Fresh shirt, fresh pants, etc.
How do you like our merch, Steve? You like the bodega?
I love the merch. The merch is wicked cool because after all of show business is merchandising. I love that shirt and I love that shirt. I love them both. And don't forget, you can get Gubba Rum merchandise available through the Brooklyn Cafe TV merchandise store, caps, shirts, and other paraphernalia.
And they are nice.
I'm going to order my Gubba shirt.
Thank you very much.
You know what? I'm going to order my Gubba shirt that will be insignia. I got an idea. I have an idea. You know the guy that you used down in Pompano?
Yep.
I'm going to take my shirt in. I'm going to take my Hawaiian shirt in, and I'm going to have them put it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Have them
I'm going to
embroider
take a
it.
shortcut. Yep.
Nice idea.
And I think I'm going to do
That's
a
an excellent
Hawaiian
idea.
guayabera.
Oh, that's a great idea.
A Hawaiian
That's great
guayabera.
because
right?
I have a couple of shirts like that, and they talk about cigar shops and rum that I don't own. So I'd like to get something that says something about my rum on the shirt. That'd be a great idea.
I kind of
Nice
like
idea.
Guayabera. Guayabera.
All right, let's see
That's
what
a great
drink we
idea.
got going on, Steve. What drink we have for today?
Okay, again, this is the. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to call it. The break of. We're calling it the Gubba Rum Break of Dawn.
The Break of Dawn. All right.
The
Let's
Break of
see.
Dawn. And
You're
you're
so
on it because
poetic. You're so poetic.
it's called shamelessly
Bergerac.
sucking up to the boss.
You saw the
Shamelessly
Bergerac.
sucking up to the boss.
He's sucking up to the
You
boss.
saw the Bergerac.
Sucking up to the boss. So what we're doing, this is a cold drink. You're gonna love this. Dawn, this is for you. We're gonna take, I can't find anything to measure anything with. So we're gonna take, let's call it 6 ounces of iced coffee. And to that, and ladies and gentlemen, what kind of coffee is this? The fabulous Don Pablo coffee.
Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee.
Courtesy of the Brooklyn Cafe. And those 2 young women whose car breaks down every day on the TV show. I feel bad for them.
I feel so bad for them. I really do. We're going to add to the 6 ounces of about 5 to 6 ounces of iced coffee. We've got a different bottle of Gubba Gold than the one you have because, as you can see, we've got something in it. This is very important. We're going to give it about an ounce of Gubba Gold rum infused with real vanilla. Then we're going to give it a splash, about an ounce of Godiva dark chocolate liqueur, which, Dawn, I know you love. We're going to put that. Oh, that was good. This is going to be pretty good.
Splash? That looked like a tidal
That
wave.
was a good. It was a triple gainer. So big splash. Last but not least, we've got the mini of the Bailey's Irish Cream.
Oh, we have all that.
And we're going to soak that in there. We're going to stir this up because I don't have my shaker. I don't know. I didn't prepare this correctly, but that is our Break of Dawn, courtesy of Gubba Gold rum, infused with real vanilla.
A lot. That is definitely very me.
You know, you drink that.
Oh,
you drink
you
that,
know
you're
what?
going to be broken underneath the table.
You're absolutely right. Hey, this is not bad. I like
good. I like that a lot.
You know, we have those ingredients in here. I may have to try one.
This one's good. This is good. I like this one.
Nice.
Again, the Break of Dawn.
When are you coming down?
I don't have a flight yet, so I'll have to work this out. But I will let you know my arrival date and time because I know you're going to have the Brooklyn Cafe limo waiting at the terminal for me.
Yes, we greased up
Or
the
unless
chain on the
helicopter
bike.
is the helicopter repaired at this point so that you can fly me right up to Boca?
We greased up the chain on the bike to go get you.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have a seat, but it's okay.
Well, okay, it's okay. I've got this gel pack. I wear these. It's a gel insert in my pants. It's great, very comfortable.
And on that note, I think I might have to take a commercial break. Visual has seen the gel insert in his pants.
No, thank you.
It goes with the pink pill.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
That's okay.
Stay with us, Steve. We're going to take a commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donut. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Here at the Brooklyn Cafe, our
Once a professional musician, artist Steven Zwern uses his creativity through multimedia artistic expression. His compositions use acrylic paint to create 3D masterpieces. Stephen's fascination with brilliant colors and intriguing patterns with jewels and rhinestones entices the eye with color and dimension. For more information on the artwork of Stephen Zwirn, contact Stephen at 914-656-9060 or StephenZwirn, ZWIRN.com.
Justin Mooney is special counsel of the Florida office of Hinman, Howard, and Cattell Attorneys. Justin's practice focuses on tax, estate planning, guardianship, probate, and trust administration. His passion is to provide clients with sophisticated estate plans which carry out their wishes, reduce any potential taxes, and preserve wealth for future generations. The attorneys of Hinman, Howard, and Cattell provide first-class legal services and have achieved a reputation for excellence for over a century, staying on the leading edge of the law. When you need representation or legal counsel, contact Justin Mooney at 561-276-1008 or jmooney@hhk.com.
Cool, calm, collected. Needing a drink to end a long day, or maybe to start your vacation right? Gubba Rum is here to let you kick back and do just that. Inspired by a technique that dates back to the 1800s, these artisanal, organic, and naturally infused rums are made from pure cane and the finest fruits, spices, and herbs the world has to offer. Gubba Silver is infused with naturally shredded coconut, and Gubba Gold is infused with real vanilla bean. Simply shake and enjoy. Visit gubbarum.com to find the nearest location a buyer enjoy. All establishments have personally reviewed and enjoyed firsthand the wicked smoothness of Gubba Rum. 35% ABV and 70 proof. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Have you been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA have over 40 years of combined experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and to protect your rights.
Planning for the future should not be painful and needs to be discussed. From health, family, finances, allow qualified professionals to aid in your planning. Luhu Advisors have been serving South Florida for over 30 years. A licensed real estate broker, insurance agent, assisted living administrator, and certified senior advisor, Paul Solomon is the most qualified and well-rounded advisor for any task. Specializing in real estate, long-term care, life insurance and annuities, social securities, government benefits, and senior housing. Luhu Advisors. Let us help you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This portion of today's show is brought to you by Gubba Rum. It's wicked smooth.
All right, we're back.
I think that's breaking news that you need to share with everybody.
What, the Roku thing?
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny. I never followed.
This? I don't know what mics they're using. I think we still have Steve on there.
We have
Steve still there?
Steve Gubb on there.
Let's bring Steve back up if he's here.
Bring Steve back up. Take a 3-shot. Yeah, bring Steve back up. I never followed Roku and Amazon. Take it easy, Mister. You're doing the wash. Take it easy. I never followed the Roku and Amazon deal when we first moved in here because I didn't think anybody was watching. And before the pandemic, we had almost 400,000 homes from all the years that we had done the shows. So after the pandemic, it went all the way down to 40,000. which is a lot. 40,000 homes on Roku and Amazon, it's not small change. Then we found out that the reason the number shrunk was because we had a problem with the system. Remember that?
Yep.
80 shows were not being broadcast because of one picture. So we fixed that. I looked at it this morning, and the same number that was 40 is now 280,000 homes.
Congratulations. Wow.
And they sent us a letter that because the growth of the show has been so remarkable, they've put us in the Roku show, in the shop,
Channels.
in the channels, which we didn't have before. We had to bring people into the channel. Now they're promoting the channel because it's here and it's overseas. And we have 100 people from Russia registered on our channel. I don't know how. I don't know how that's happening. We started with 10.
Little by little, it's
And little by
growing,
little,
right?
it's growing. It's 100 now in Russia are watching the show. So they probably will do this to find out information or what have you.
Pretty cool.
It's amazing. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I think it's Gubba because when you have Gubba,
It's wicked smooth. Steve, I had someone in the other day. I don't know if you saw the show where we had the survivor, the Holocaust survivor from Auschwitz.
I saw some of it. I did not see all of it.
And then later in the show, we had Miss Senior Florida, and she's 94, and she's from Massachusetts.
Yes, I did see her.
And
I
we
did.
wanted
Oh,
her
I
to
didn't
do
hear
a-
that she was.
We wanted her to do
I
a
didn't-
promo for you, but it was not in her contract. But she said to let you know she very much enjoyed it.
Well, that's one. I did not hear that she was from Massachusetts. I think that's wonderful.
she's your neighbor.
No,
she
she
could-
lives
yeah.
here, but originally from Massachusetts.
She lived next
She-
door to
that's-
you for 3 years.
There is that possibility. Anything is possible.
That's what she told us. She says, I know
What?
Mr. Steve for 3 years.
Massachusetts is not that big, and it's not Florida, and it doesn't take much to live next to somebody here.
It's been a busy week.
It has been. We've had singers that have had to call their managers. We had a singer in here.
Yesterday, right?
Had to call his manager to make sure he could sing other songs because he's not allowed to sing but one song. And he says, the hell with it, I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Unbelievable sound. Unbelievable. So, Gubba, I'm going to see if I get into negotiations with you. We want to rent a bus over to the other side and call it the Gubba Tour.
When you say on the other side, on the other
West
side
Coast.
of what?
West Coast.
Oh, on the west.
The peninsula of Florida. Fort Myers.
Yes. Okay. I get it. I get it.
Just a 2-hour drive.
3-hour tour.
Yeah.
It's like
A
Gilligan's
3
Island.
hour.
3-hour tour.
Look what happened to the skipper in Gilligan.
If I think of you and Freddie as
We'll
the
end
skipper
up
in
in
Gilligan,
Cuba.
I might die.
We'll end up in Cuba.
And Doc,
Well, at least one of us will speak Spanish, so
I'm
it'll
going
be,
to Bailey
it'll
do
be
that
okay.
as the next. We're going to have Skipper. I don't know who's Gilligan. Gilligan and Doc. We got to figure out who are the three of you. We got to put those names together. Professor and Marianne.
Tell Slick. I'm going to nominate Slick to be Gilligan.
Yeah, I agree.
Slick could be Gilligan. He's just in here saying, "Wow, wow."
Tell him he could end up with Marianne. It could be a good deal.
You know, that's the whole thing. Is it Marianne or Ginger who everybody likes? Oh, is that where he got that name from? Interesting.
Everybody loved Marianne. She was America's sweetheart.
She was
Dawn
a real.
Dawn Wells.
She was a real winner
Dawn Wells.
of a Miss USA or something, wasn't she?
I don't know. I met her a few years ago before she passed away. She was at an event in Fort Lauderdale, and she was just a sweetheart. She really was.
You know who we got to meet that was on Taxi?
Mary Lou Henner.
Mary
Andy
Lou
Kaufman?
Henner. Mary Lou Henner.
Oh, really? Mary Lou Henner. Nice.
And do you know that she has a photogenic memory? She's in the world's book record.
Yeah.
For memory. So she
I am too.
Are you?
Because I can't remember a thing.
No, not that way. The
It's
other
all
way.
the Gubba is all I can say. You ready to wrap this up?
Not yet.
No? What
no,
do you got
I'm
left?
stalling. Just stay still. Take it
Okay.
easy. We got a surprise coming. So the bottom line is, if you can stay in the lane and remember who you are. Oh, look who's in. Come on in, Steve. Steve, come here. Sit over here, Steve. You came down here. You might have quit and
Is
over
he my
there.
surprise?
No, he's not. Sit over there. No, don't come here.
Thank you.
Sit over there.
He says I'm stalling, and it's walk Steve. I'm like,
Hold on. We do that later. Just sit over there. Yeah, we're on the air. We're on the air. Just take it easy. You can't wait 5 minutes? When you turn into a pumpkin?
do you like rum? You. He doesn't drink. Okay.
He doesn't drink. Give Steve
A mic.
a mic. There's a reason I'm going to ask him. Hey, listen, you do it to me when you do your show.
Yeah, but you...
Yeah, don't worry about it. You went to the movies at Del Rey,
I did.
and you saw the movie Death on the Nile.
I did.
Wasn't that a great movie?
Who recommended it to me, Freddie?
I did.
Okay.
How was that movie?
It was horrible. Horrible.
And you want this on air? Why?
Because I want him to know that he actually went. And you also saw another movie.
Yeah.
You saw Dog.
Dog, which I loved.
Linda recommended that one.
But what's wrong with your movies? I thought I was going to have to read the whole thing. I don't like reading movies.
It had some subtitles. It has a few subtitles, very small. Wait a minute, you saw the wrong movie.
No, I did.
Yeah, the movie that I saw does not have subtitles.
For the first 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, it does. Now, did you see West Side Story?
I did not.
Why not?
Because I was told never to go see that.
Why?
There was too much nudity in it.
There's too much violence
There's
in
no
it.
nudity.
My family's against that.
I am going to give you 2 more tickets.
Jeffrey's confused. Jeffrey doesn't know Steve-O, so.
They have a new movie coming out
it's
that I'm going to go see
with
there.
Sandra Bullock.
That's the one.
I'm going to go see it this weekend.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 tickets so you could tell me how it is. I would do this with you, Steve, but this Steve is here. This Steve is not. I'm going to give you 2 free tickets so you can tell me how you like Sandra's new movie.
I want to go to it.
All right? Because he goes. These guys, you're going to bring her in? All right, bring her in. That's okay. We can't keep her a surprise forever. But today is the aftermath of Dawn's birthday.
I'm kind of getting scared again.
I wished her a happy birthday yesterday.
No way. I was talking to her today, too.
And she wanted to sing a little something to close the show because she wasn't able to come yesterday. And this is a friend of the show, and she has a wonderful voice. I don't know if you know Shells.
Shelly Sweet Shells.
Do you know her? Sweet Shells. I want you to meet her.
Are you going to sing the national anthem?
No.
You look like you are.
Wow.
She has a nice
Amazing.
voice.
Shelly sent me a post yesterday, really sweet, as I was getting into my garage in the wee hours of our night. And so sweet to wish me a happy birthday. And I was thinking, well, I wish she had come because I think they were on spring break. So here you are. Thank you.
And she wanted to
Wow.
close the show. So we've been stalling until she got here because she drove up and I didn't have the heart to say we're closing the show. Is that why you want me to stay? Yes, because I want you to meet her.
So we're just going to make sure we have her music.
And
queued
him,
up.
I want to stay because I like him to stay for a minute because he's always running around, that guy over there.
Did you get the present I sent you,
We
Don?
got camera 3 on her.
Did you
You
get
got
my
3 up?
present?
Tell me when
We'll
you're
see.
ready, Slick.
So we have
So-
Steve Gubbs coming in next week. Jeffrey, thank you so much for bringing in just the 4 of us. Amazing. And I guess we're gonna have Shelly close out the show.
Shelly's gonna close out the show.
Shelly Sweet Shelly's gonna close out the show.
Yes,
Say
she
that
is.
4 times
Yes,
fast.
she is.
Steve
Tell me
Gubb,
when
we
you're ready.
lost
You ready?
you, but thank you so much for joining us, Steve. All right, we're gonna have Shelly Sweet Shells take us out to the end of the weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe. The incredible music of Shelly Sweet Shells, and you can download her music all over where you can find music. Enjoy your Gubba weekend.
Sweet Shells, ritmo a la musica, baila el rhythm. Do you feel the rhythm that's taking over? Do you know music ignites a happy feeling? Do you want to mueve tu cuerpo? Come, let's go. Move your body to the beat of the rhythm. Ritmo a la musica. Baila, baila.
time. When you hear the beat, pressure. Baila. Do you feel? Hear me now. Music unites the world together. To mueve tu cuerpo. Come, let's go. Move your body to the beat of the rhythm. Ritmo a la música. Baila, baila el rhythm. Just move your body, move it. Move your body, move it. Shake your hips to the music. Move your body to the music, Dawn. Happy birthday. Baila el rhythm. Ritmo. Ritmo. One love forever. One love. Jamming. Come on, everybody, let's feel in fine. Come on, everybody, let's move in time. Move to the body when you hear the beat. Move your feet. 1, 2, 3. Move it. Del fire. Come on. Come on. Salsa for ya. Senorita. Ritmo a la música. Russia. Come on, everybody. Move your body, move it. Shake your hips to the music. Move your body, move it. Shake your hips to the music. Jamming, feeling, hips just a moving. One love forever. Jamming together. One love forever. Brooklyn Cafe. One love. Slick in the place. Freddie in here. Dawn in here. Brooklyn Cafe. Thank you, Shelly. Sweet. Shots. Ritmo a la musica. Thank you, guys.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, but words can't say it all. waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just to reapply, bathing me in drops of ink that glaze across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and